What do you need to know about Haunt here at Cedar Point for Halloweekends? Well, today I have everything for you that you may need to know. We're gonna do shows, we're gonna do some rides, we're gonna do some haunts, and we're gonna find out as much as we possibly can about Cedar Point Haunt together. So I hope you're ready for Halloweekends. I hope you're excited, and let's go. It is the opening of Halloweekends right now, the very first day on a Thursday, and this is how many people there are. It is 6:30 right now. Not very many people out here in front of Cedar Point right now. Thursdays are awesome, and I'm so glad that Cedar Point brought back Thursdays after last year. And my first thing today is to update my park pass to buy a new park pass for the 2023 season. So immediately we see Midnight Syndicate. That does not start until 8:30 though. I did spend some time at guest relations right now. So it is like 6:45 right now. We've got a little bit of time. It is Midnight Syndicate just like last year, but it's a different one. Midnight Hour, and I'm interested in these drama faces. I have a couple shows lined up for us to hit. Toward the back of the park earlier on, I know Lusty Lil's continues earlier. They had one right now at like 6:30. I'd love to be there right now, but I'm a little bit late, so we're not gonna do that right now. At 7 o'clock is the opening scaremoanies. Like moaning, like that kind of moan. So we're gonna go check those out right now. They're at the main celebration stage, kind of right in the middle of the park. When you go to Frontier Trail, you go to Frontier Town, those areas are just filled with the scare actors. Now those scare actors will provide jump thrills, and they will provide also like little like coming up to your neck and like just listening to you talk and then scaring you after you realize they've been there for 2 minutes, you know? One of the haunted houses that's always one of my favorites is right here, the Haunting at Erie Estates. That is always one of my favorites, and partly it's just going into that old house I love. Right now, this is a very, very low attendance night here for Halloweekends. This will change. Even on Thursdays, it'll change. It'll always remain lower than on the weekends on Thursdays, but it's going to get bigger and bigger and more crazy throughout the season. So definitely make it a priority to get here as early in the season as possible. But your Thursday nights are always your best bet. Yeah, I like the new color scheme. Love it. See, scaremoanies. Get it?
Echoing through the park. Ladies and gentlemen, Midnight Syndicate.
Woo!
Bones cracked and pulverized, howling, pounding on padded walls. Your mind unravels, and you open your mouth to scream. In ghoulish growls, zombies, monsters on the prowl. Bring the power of nightmares unseen.
All right, they do have food trucks also set up once again back here. And then, of course, a show that's going to be taking place. There are several shows that are going to be taking place right around here. You have a couple of percussion shows that will be happening. I have just a few minutes before the next show is going to happen. So instead of going too far, I'm just going to hop here at Iron Dragon. Now, we have done the rides this year. We've done them a ton. So, of course, we're going to be doing more ride content throughout the year, through the rest of the month and a half that we have. But today, we're going to be doing more shows, more scare zones, things like that, to give you an idea of what Halloweekends is like. But I do also want to show you what the ride times and waits are. So we're going to check out just a few for today, just to get a sampling. Of course, more detail will be coming throughout the season, throughout the next month and a half. So press that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Iron Dragon, always a good time, no matter what. Who doesn't like a mundane, simple ride with 2 lift hills that just gives you some like R&R while you're hanging out? But while I was on one of those lift hills, I looked over and saw that Millennium Force's line was so small that it's not even going all the way down the ramp yet. You can see some scare actors in front of me. I think there are scare actors also back behind me still. No one. Absolutely no one. Just a few people right in front of me. This is all the line that has been. But it is long enough that these guys don't just get to turn around. So, a 6-minute wait. It's been 2 weeks since I've ridden roller coasters. I've released tons of stuff in between, so you're not going to notice that there's been a lapse, but I haven't been here for 2 weeks, a little bit over 2 weeks, and that ride actually made me a little bit scared. But we are 5 minutes away from the show. Skull and Bones. Now, this has not been here for the last 2 years. It was last year in 2019. But then now we are on our way to go see it one more time. They brought it back now. So I can't wait to see this. It's a great drum corps. Last year it took place down there further. Or 2019, it took place down there. It's going to be a little bit different, and I think it's part of some larger shows that are all in that area that they've consolidated. So I'll probably spend a lot of time down here at the celebration stage. But a 7-minute wait for Millennium Force, I mean, that's just one more reason why you should definitely come to Cedar Point on Thursday nights. I mean, it's so good. When you have these options, if you have any way at all to get here on a Thursday night, it may be worth it. Hotels are cheaper and they have fewer people around.
How's Cedar Point doing tonight?
So we do have some people back here. So something's going to be happening later. This is basically just ambient music, but it is working. I just looked them up on Facebook. So this is Vant. They're from Brighton, Michigan. I think on Facebook they're band Vant. It does look like the scare actors have gone away from here now. So this is not scare actor territory for, at least not for long.
just right in a cage. Believe that I cannot believe that I cannot be saved. But I still believe that I cannot be saved.
It's time for a beer. They are pretty good. They're definitely not my music, but they're entertaining, and I gotta give them that. I like it that he like looks down between the bars. Those bars make it really hard to see them, so he does a good job of like playing to the audience even from where they are. There is a Yuengling tent right here, and I think that's a great idea. So this is kind of like this is like their fall offering. Let's try it. Tastes just a little bit spicy, but it's very similar to a normal beer. Like just think like a Pilsner or something like that. Like it's very similar. I am all about theming, so I'm wanting to see more theme, like some dancers or something that's like related to what's happening tonight. They are wearing like ripped shirts, and then the main singer has a jersey on, but there's nothing that's like thematically
We got
to like
t-shirts tonight.
this. So yeah. And the drummers came in from over here. This is what I remember them having 2 years ago. It's been more than 3 years ago, 2019. It's geared around the end of the world. Steampunk version of the end of the world.
Travel the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something more. Some of them want to be with you. Some of them want to be abused. Sweet dreams are made of these. Sweet dreams are made of these.
Well, you get good ab shots, but you don't get good head shots. So right here you have a constant rotation of stuff that you can watch. Skull and Bones are right here, and that is the rock band from Michigan that plays. Then we have Raging Inferno that's right here. We have the drums, the drum group for that. And then we have the Shrieks that are playing right here. Now, I don't know if that's gonna be the same as like what they had last year or what. We're gonna have to find out in just a second here. But you have a rotation of 3 different bands that play constantly right here. So if you want some entertainment, come right here. In an hour, you'll have seen a full show. Also gives you a good opportunity to drink your beer. I do like it that they vary where they go. They've been over here, they've been over at the front, or like in the main area, and they do things like that. People already starting to line up for the Shrieks.
Up a notch.
2 minutes after.
Let me hear you all scream!
Woo!
Crash the night and make this hot Halloween party even hotter.
I just don't know who the Shrieks were. Are they the dancing group? Are they the singing group? I'm not sure. Are they both? Are they the band? I'm not sure.
Some
Cancer Fighting Along the Road. He's been, or is that right? Cancer Fighting on the Road. He just started out. You guys can go check him out. He's going through like the wall or the U.S., right?
I'm going to do the whole U.S. I'm going to do the whole U.S. as much as possible. I'm going to live my life, you know what I mean? I'm going to be fighting cancer, and I'm going to be I'm retired. I'm just going to try to live and go and put all my videos.
Live it to the fullest.
That's right.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I'm on, put all my videos on live, and I just want everybody to follow me and join me in this, this triumph.
Yeah.
I'm going to beat this cancer.
Yeah.
Screw cancer. I can't say the F word. Screw cancer. Yeah.
Go check him out and support him in this journey. It was nice to meet you. I just saw him filming stuff and asked, so.
This guy's a big celebrity. Oh my God. People are coming up. Are you that guy? Holy Jesus, man.
Fangtastics right here. Warning, nightmares ahead. Yeah, that's true. All right, into the roadkill buffet.
I mean, you might not come out, but...
Uh-oh. We might not come out. Oh, they're so cute. Not too much of a line. This should be okay. One of the coolest parts about coming right to this area right here is you have Millennium Force right around you. Like right there's that. You have the main first like hill back up right in front of you over here. It's a cool view and it's a place you don't get to usually see when you're here at Cedar Point, like for normal times. And just a few minutes later, we are here. They're telling us the rules right now. Listen to them, don't talk like I am right now, but basically do not touch anyone else. And don't touch like don't touch things. That's basically it. All right, that was quite a thing. Definitely a lot of fun little thrills in there. And we saw a friend of the channel in there also. Maybe you can find him. No, I know, you can't a lot of times. They just look like normal people walking. You can look for a cowboy hat. Sometimes that'll give it away. Apparently this thing moves. Maybe we'll find it at some point. They have a little costume show happening over there. So they told me they're a little bit different than last year. You have they're like a clear liquid with apparently peach schnapps in it.
It's one of the syringes.
Ooh. I like it better than last year. You like it? It's good. I like it. Yeah.
Now, you take the boots off the back of his neck. He had it coming. He had it coming. Sensitive, a painter. But he was troubled. He was always trying to find himself. And so he would go out every night hopping. And along the way, he found Ginger, Lisa, Clara, and Tommy. Perhaps you could say we split up due to artistic differences. You see, he saw himself alive, and I saw him dead. He had it coming. He had it coming. I met my second husband, Ezekiel, in Salt Lake City. He told me he was single and rich, so we hit it off right away. So we got married. He'd go to work. He'd come home. I'm fixing his drink. We had dinner. It was like heaven with an open charge account. And then I found out single, he told me. Single, ha! Not only was he married, but he had 6 wives. One of those ones. So he comes home from work, I mix him his drink as usual, and you know what? Some men just cannot hold their arsenic. He had it coming.
Tried to start your own band called Meat. And when that went rotten, you developed an interesting relationship with your stepmother.
He loves me.
I love her.
Take my good time, girl. We never take your love. We never take your love. Take your love. Take your love. Take your love.
A tortured performer trapped in an all too revolting affair with his stepmother?
I'm just trying to have a little fun.
Is responsible for my client's demise. Was it Manson? Was it Baby? Was it Uncle Buzz?
The bad time, make your mama sad time, make your girlfriend mad time, and seduce your dad time. I'm the bad guy.
All right, we found some guys here. Thank you guys for saying hi. What's your favorite ride here?
Basically everything. Still Vengeance is one of my favorites.
Basically everything. Okay, Still Vengeance, yeah. What about you? What'd you guys think of the show?
It was good. It was good.
I really liked it too. I think it was really good. Do have this set up for a funeral in here. And then you can sign the guest book. I loved Lusty Lils. Absolutely loved it. It was so much fun to watch. I'm really into that. Hey, hey.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to fictional people.
Oh, fictional people. I'm not fictional, I'm real. My name is Fred.
Hi, Fred.
Not really.
My name's Ted.
Hi, hi.
And I'm Ed.
Oh, they're scary. They're scary people. Oh no. I love that show, but it is something where I think maybe it's not so family friendly. Bringing your kids in, I mean, use your discretion, but there's a lot of skin. There's a lot of very suggestive movements, very like Fosse-like stuff, as far as like they even do stuff from Chicago. I do notice that the shows are a lot more adult friendly recently, and with that you get a lot more like young adults coming in rather than just some older adults that want to listen to some Broadway shows. So, I mean, I just referenced Chicago, but they also did some Britney Spears and some Imagine Dragons, I think. And they did a couple different ones. So, anyway. Oh no. They all like the camera. Anyway, we've got some mazes for us to go through right now. Now, you can get some necklaces, just like that one, they're called Nobu necklaces. If you have a Nobu necklace on, then this guy right over there that just scared that girl won't try to scare you. But I kind of like to get scared, so it's fine. I don't mind the scary people. I kind of enjoy it. Tell me down in the comments, do you guys like to get scared or not? So, Pirate Cove, don't sleep on it. You gotta go next to Maverick in order to get to it. There's like an entrance all the way on the side, and it'll kind of take you all the way up toward the front. We're up by Thunder Canyon right now. I think we're gonna head up to the front of the park real fast here to catch Midnight Syndicate. But definitely this scare zone, make sure that you're walking through it knowing that you're going to get scared. I think there's a little bit less of the people that are trying to scare you tonight, less than they would have like on a Friday or Saturday night. Ah! Caught it right at the end. I'll catch it more this year.
Just one young kid, wants to dance. Take a look at my bad girl. Bad girl. So easy. Hey! Gotta save me. The man makes me alright. Makes me alright. Tell me something that'll change me. Love you and stop being kid. Who I so easy.
That's a lot of line for a Thursday night. But the haunting at Erie Estate is an option. If we can't find a good line, we might just go down to Gatekeeper instead. Literally nothing. This is crazy. Which side? Okay. Do you have a side that you like better than others? We're gonna get... All right, such a great ride. That is so much fun. I love Gatekeeper, and front row, it's so smooth, but it also holds you like upside down a couple times in a way that's like kind of disconcerting, but I really enjoy it. In the back, I find it's less smooth. You do a little bit more jerking around. Don't love that. But there is a haunted house right over here. Hexed is another one of those that people just don't really know about. It is kind of slow moving, but look how small this line is. Normally, it would be filling way out there. So right here, this is the craft booth that they had last year. My daughter and I made a little mask. They have a mask right here. These are free for kids. I don't believe they have them on Thursdays. Yeah, it says Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. But if you have a little kid that loves to just make stuff, you know, most kids do, this is a great thing to do. Like I said, it's free, something that you should definitely check out while you are here. For real, no lie whatsoever. We're gonna just walk right onto it tonight. And to end tonight, we are going to check these guys out one more time, and then we have one more show. There are not a lot of people here. To the car, get on my way home for the evening. Luckily, I will be back again on Friday night, potentially, and then definitely on Saturday. So we'll have to see what happens with that. I wasn't able to check out the show in the Jack Aldrich Theater. Those guys are really popular anyway. You gotta give yourself like a half hour to stand in line for them. Otherwise you may not get in. But I was able to see the Fangtastics, at least part of it, and I was able to see Lusty Lils, and then this show to one and a half times, I guess. Yeah, it's been a good night. We've done several different haunted attractions tonight also. Let me know what you want to know about Cedar Point Haunt, about Halloweekends. Let me know if there's something you want to know about it. There are kids activities that you can do. There's all kinds of different stuff here. So let me know what you guys want to see and what you want me to delve deeper into so that I can give you more information on that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't pressed that subscribe button, please press it, and let's go. Time for something to eat on the way home. Mini corn dogs and fries. Midnight Syndicate will catch you this weekend. I will say, there's a reason why this is popular. These are delicious fries. They're crunchy and kind of flaky, and you can taste the skin on them. They're so good. They're like perfectly fried.